Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm continuing my reviews as promised with another of the Miami Cigar Bundle cigars. And here we have the Maduro Torpedo 6x52, just like last week's version. But this is, of course, the Maduro, and you can tell in the lights. Look at the oily shine. It has a nice sheen to it. Love the ultra sharp torpedo end. There is your density. Now, these are very much a mystery to me, other than, according to the website, they're all Nicaraguan. That's all I know. And it did say from the best farms in Esteli, so that I also know. But this is it. Let's get to it. Last week's review was amazing. I think a lot of people were surprised, their eyes opened, that there's a very good economical cigar out there. Hopefully this is another one. Same price, $54.99 for a bundle of 25. I would say do the math, but it's too simple. It's just a no-brainer. Let's see what we got here, though. The Miami Cigar Bundles Maduro Torpedo. Okay, I love that ultra sharp. It looks like you could just, got anybody you don't like, you just poke them, stab them. Great draw. This is what I took off of this. There you have it. All right, fantastic draw. This is from the premium line, full-bodied collection. I'm getting a lot of that Nicaraguan citrus. It's really like an orange citrus. There is a lot of coffee. I would just about call it espresso. It's very dark coffee. You get notes of chocolate, milk chocolate. Black pepper at about an 8. So that's how you start. And that's a good start. A lot of sweet notes from the citrus, orange citrus, a lot of sweet notes from chocolate, and an extremely deep espresso. Love me some espresso. So, that's a good start. Let's see where we go from here. I'm about 3/4 of an inch in, and the burn is just a little bit askew, but not enough to worry about. The sweet orange citrus is sort of morphing over to a nutmeg. You still have your sweet dark chocolate or milk chocolate. All the espresso notes. The black pepper is still there. The cigar is out of the gate, we'll call it medium to full bodied, but you can tell from the deepness of the flavors, and you can actually tell from the Ligero that it has, and I can already sense it. We're going to get to full bodied pretty quickly. So, very good start. Now the finish is sort of a sweet cream, and there is a good amount of lingering black pepper. All the normal spots, palate, back of tongue, nice lingering black pepper. So that's where the Miami Cigar Bundles Maduro Torpedo is at this point. About an inch and a half or so in, and a new flavor has arisen, cocoa, and it's has a lot of sweetness to it. The nutmeg actually is overwhelmed by the nice sweet cocoa, and you have the milk chocolate, and you have the espresso. So the very sweetness that you have seems to be coming out of the cocoa. Now I am sure that the other flavors are probably combining together and giving some of that sweetness, but regardless, who cares? It's very tasty. Finish is about the same. Strength is about the same. You know, you're very close to full bodied, but very nice sweet flavors in this cigar, and tons of black pepper and tons of coffee notes, espresso. So it's starting out really nice, and the cocoa is just showing a twinge of richness. It's a very sweet flavor, so I think you'll enjoy it. But that's where we are. Look at that ash. It's about ready to go. But that's where we are. Inch and a half in, plus or minus. Well, we're somewhere around the midpoint. Got a little bit of a burn issue here, but it's not, you know, we'll see if it can't correct itself. Not a huge deal, but hey, it is what it is. Now, your flavor notes, there is a lot of the cocoa chocolate notes right now. Cocoa and milk chocolate, a lot of that, a whole lot. And it's very nice. And of course, the espresso is not very far away. I believe you could call the cigar full-bodied by now, too. So that's about your only changes. It is very reminiscent of a chocolate bar in that it is very chocolatey, cocoa-y. So keep that in mind, and if those of you like myself that like that, with the sweetness that it needs to have to be a good Maduro cigar, in my humble opinion, it has that. So right around the midpoint, going along nicely. Well, I'm not much further along. I will point out that that little bad spot, if you notice, is going to self-correct. If you notice, if you look at it close, you see how wrinkly it is. It's just not quite burning yet. And if I have to, I'll fire it at. But basically, it's burnt, but it's not burnt. It's really not an issue. It's not like it's canoeing and that's raw tobacco back there. It's so wrinkly, it's singed, it's ready to go. It'll probably go on its own. If it doesn't, I'll just finish it off. But one thing I'm noticing is that the black pepper now tastes like a red pepper. And that's sort of been happening over the last 10 or 15 minutes. And I've noticed that the flavor of it and the texture of it, it's a red pepper now, which is interesting and pretty cool. But I just wanted to come back to tell you that that's really going to change, but it's well worth noting. Well, folks, we are down to the end. So let's wrap it up. As you can see, you'll get a nice long smoke out of this in excess of an hour and a half. This has been a really good cigar. It is hard to fathom that a bundled cigar at this price could have the flavors that this cigar has. This is actually a little better cigar than even the Habano was. I mean, I love the Habano, but this cigar had so many flavors. Replay this video. You even had charred cedar along the way that popped up here and there. And a lot of it here toward the end. Very good flavors. Nice, full-bodied, but not overpowering. That's going to knock you down. But it's definitely full-bodied. I just love the flavors in this cigar. It had one little burn issue. Big deal. As I showed you in the video, it was really just trying to go. It didn't quite go. I did touch it up and everything was fine. It was a minor touch up at best, but overall a fantastic cigar that I must urge you to try. And at this price point, I should not have to urge you much, but take it from me, the flavors are great. For me, this cigar gets a score of 93. I'm going to let that sink in for a minute with you because this is a bundle cigar at $54.99 and it just got a score of 93. Well worth it, well deserved. I tip my hat to the folks at Miami Bundle Cigars. This is a fantastic cigar. Congratulations to them. For the rest of you, go try it. You will not be disappointed. Miami Bundles Cigars, Maduro Torpedo, a solid 93.